Now, Azad is a great person to work for because he worked with people. He was in a managerial position right from the beginning, and we look up to him. He's a great leader, and we aspire to be the same. So we're still working on it. I'm 70 plus, and I'm still working on it. It's very easy to work with Azad. He gives you that sense of worth and a feeling that you can grow, and there's no end to your growth.
He's a great mentor. He's a great director, knowledgeable, with great experience, very dedicated. He's always in the office every day, and the opportunity that has given to us, it was to involve us in any areas of the business.
My name is Marta Petruța-Nistor. I'm from Romania, and I joined this team recently. I work here for about 4 months, and I love it. I'm Azad's personal assistant, and I'm helping my colleagues with anything they need here in the office. I feel amazing. I love being here every day. He's a really good boss. A person that I admire and I love work with.
Yes, my name is Faizan Tariq. I'm originally from Pakistan, but I've now been living here in the UK for about 4 or 5 years. So my historical background education-wise is in accounting. I've also done my master's in law. So predominantly in the office, that's what I'm helping Azad with. But I also get involved a bit with operational works and some more corporate work on the side. Besides his great work ethic, which everybody in the office respects, I think he's got a big heart. He's very giving. He's very directly involved in charitable projects such as poverty and education, and also also tries to promote sustainability within the business environment, which is one of his main passions besides property and business.
This is a local map of the area which shows the tube stations, the bus stations, education institutions, and also the parks in the area, our own address, and also the Investors in the People award that we received. Now on this map here, you can see a lot of roads here, and we've had all the roads that are marked yellow show that we've had a house on them either now or in the past, and we've accommodated a lot of students, young professionals, and other people. And we are very proud of that. So my name is Azad Ayub. I'm a civil engineer and with postgraduate qualifications from Imperial College. And I've done some very interesting projects in this country. I can especially mention the M5 and many other places like that. I went on from doing civil engineering to going into property. And that is something that I enjoy very much now. And I have 2 main property companies. One of them is called Azad Ayub Limited, and that company manages properties, and another company called Azad Ayub Properties Limited, which is responsible for owning the property that you buy. So my business philosophy mainly is to do everything better than everybody else. So if anything that we ever do, we always try to make sure it is better than anybody else can do it, which means I tell my staff, everybody, to do that, and the result is that we are generally better than others in the sense that we have won many awards. For instance, we have been the best green landlord in the country for more than 6 years. We have had staff training and development awards. We've got Investors in People accreditation for the last 15 years almost. So, and the other thing is that I tell everybody that do not waste time thinking about things. You must just do it. Even if you make a mistake, just do it. Don't think about it. Because we are a small business and we have got a very, if you like, agreeable thought or way of doing things. And as a result, we are very consistent, our quality is good, and everything that we say and do, we actually mean. We never say anything that we cannot do. So that has meant that people generally trust us, because they say, Azad, when he says something, he always does it, so they trust me. I was working as a civil engineer for a very famous company called Freeman Fox and Partners, who have designed some very, very interesting bridges in this country and abroad. At one time they were doing approximately 2 bridges every week. Now, after working for them for a long time here in this country, they sent me to work abroad in other countries to do similar jobs. And my first job was in Nigeria. I spent 2 years in Nigeria. Subsequent to that, I spent some time in Turkey, in Dubai, in South America. And during the time when you're working abroad, you end up earning more money than you would earn at home. And as a result, you're able to save that money. And what I did was, I used that money, instead of spending it, I used it first of all on my further education. I used that money. And then the rest of the money I used for buying properties. And that is how I started buying properties. And I used to do my property business at lunchtime, and my main job was during the day. And a point came when I was earning more money at lunchtime than during the day. So I gave up my main job and went into property. So, I mean, I used to watch a lot of films before. Nowadays, I don't really get time to do it. But I like some old English films like Gone with the Wind, or on the other hand, there's The Magnificent Seven, American Westerns. But I also take an interest in Chinese films, and I was very fond of watching Bruce Lee's films. And of course, there are some more modern films like Chinese Doctor and things like that. So I have a lot of interest in film. Well, I've got a lot of Chinese friends in London, a lot of them in different fields of life. And I meet them and I go to their events, Chinese from mainland China, from Hong Kong, from Malaysia. So I enjoy their company. And as a result, I've been spending more time with them. And when this opportunity came to support Odyssey, Dr. Hugh Mian Chan came to see me about it. And I liked the idea. And I'm so glad that I have agreed to take part in it. And I hope I'll be given future opportunities like that.